You're a little crooked. Sorry. Right. Good. Good morning, everyone. We'll get started in just 1 minute, I guess. Good morning. Get started in just a moment. Just gonna get things, let people kind of jump in, so we'll give it just another minute or so. Since I have a little bit of a late jump on, I'll let people kind of have an opportunity to hop on themselves. And we'll get started. I think it's gonna be okay. Okay. All right. Well, if you already have some music on, then go ahead and put something on that's maybe a little bit more upbeat for today's class. I do have a playlist in my Spotify, so if you don't follow me already on Spotify, then jump and follow. But you can also just search in my name and from my full name from Facebook, and you'll be able to find out March Vinyasa playlist, and that is the playlist that I'm using for this month. So if you want to use that, you are more than welcome. I'll have a new playlist for April ready in the next 2 days. So choose whatever kind of music you're kind of feeling for today. Today's class is a little more strength, so if you ever need rest, take a moment to take rest. If you ever need water, take a moment to take water. As always, what's most important when it comes to your practice is that you're listening to your body. So if something I say doesn't feel quite right, I will do my best to make sure I remind you of the variations and modifications that are available for the postures that we're going into. If you ever need to just take a child's pose or take a seat and grab a sip and take a break. The luxury of doing this kind of in your own, well, definitely in your own home, but kind of at your own pace. So if you need to pause and come back, there's always that option. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. I'm excited to practice at DOMA. There's just something magical about being here, and to be totally honest, I miss it. So I got here in the studio to practice this morning. So I am looking forward to practicing with you all. So let's go ahead and get started. We're actually going to start on our backs today. So take a moment to lay back, let your head face the back of your mat, feet come towards the top. And just take a moment to relax and settle into your mat. If it feels comfortable for you, you can start to close your eyes. Notice your breath, notice your body. For a few moments here at the beginning of your practice, take in how your body feels and what's happening in your body mentally and physically. We are all kind of going through it, whatever it is for us. It's kind of communal at this point. And your sensations might be more physical, your other sensations might be more emotional, and so just take a moment to notice what that is and how that feels for you today. Choose for the next hour or so to give yourself your undivided attention. Just for a few breaths here. On your next inhale, bring your right knee into your chest. Now bend your right knee and take a loosely interlaced grip on your shin just below the knee. And then pull your right knee towards your shoulder and relax your shoulders away from your ears. Notice if your left foot kind of draws really far off towards the left, bring it back in line with your body. You can find more intensity of pressure or less. It's completely up to you. But as you start to squeeze here, just notice what's happening in your right hip. If you want a little bit more motion, you can start to circle your right ankle. Couple circles right, couple circles left. Maybe a little point and flex. And then once you offer a little movement to your ankle, start to offer a little bit of movement into the hips. So maybe sway your leg from side to side, or you can kind of squeeze in a little deeper and then let it go for a release. A little squeeze, and then a release. And just start to take note of what happens when you're introduced a little bit of movement. You're not looking for anything in particular, just looking for something that that kind of information can really prove to be helpful when it comes to healing your body and taking yourself where you want to go. Then take a moment to find a little bit of stillness one more time on the right side. Squeeze your right knee in. See if that little bit of movement offered you a little bit more space. Pull your shoulders away from your ears. Lengthen your spine. Take an inhale. And then on your exhale, straighten your right leg all the way out. Grab above the knee or below the knee. Just never directly behind the knee. And then grab on and pull your right leg in. Right? It's early. This might be very exciting. So don't feel like you have to go super hard. We're still warming up. You can drive your heel towards the ceiling to increase the sensation on the back side of your body, or you can kind of point your toes and release some of that sensation and play with it a little bit. More intensity or less intensity. Maybe you find a little more movement through your ankle, kind of point and flex. Sometimes when you point, you can kind of stretch out the front side of the ankle too, which is all sorts of magical. Maybe some little snap, crackle, pops that show up. And one more big breath in here. On your exhale, bend your right knee. Take your left hand on the outside of your right leg and gently pull your right leg across your body. Look over your right shoulder. So your foot or knee does not have to touch the floor. What is most important though is that your right shoulder and shoulder blade are on the floor. Sometimes we want to just like so desperately twist that the whole right side of the body starts to lift. So worry more about keeping the right side shoulder and shoulder blade down, and then the right foot will come into its own position at its own rate, and gravity will do a lot of the work for you here. And make sure you look over your right shoulder so you get a nice cervical lumbar twist. And inhale, a nice steady breath, come back through center. Pull your right leg in, give it a little squeeze, and then release it long. Let's go for the same thing on your left. Inhale your left knee into your chest. Interlace your grip loose, and then pull your left knee towards your shoulder. Notice the difference on this side. And again, if you notice the right leg, pull way far out to the right. Pull it back in line with your body. So you get that nice kind of hip-width distance, railroad track style stretch. Patterns aren't bad. Patterns are normal. We, kind of go down certain pathways because we're just so used to it. We've created the habit of it. So it's not inherently bad. What the yoga asks of us, though, is to explore other patterns, to try new things, and to create more balance by utilizing the entire body as a unit rather than one specific pathway over and over and over again. until we produce potential of injury or just overuse. You know, it's the same kind of thing of like repetitive stress injury. Again, you can roll the left ankle, a few circles if you haven't already. Maybe those sways go into the hip. Draw circles, more pressure, less pressure. Just be really interested in what your body is saying and how it's communicating to you, because it is communicating something and it wants you to listen. We're not always super great at listening, but good thing we're on our mats trying. All right, big breath in. On your exhale, straighten your left leg towards the ceiling. Again, above or below the knee, never directly behind. Take your grip, pull in, and start to find your ankles, and just kind of hang out there a little bit. Notice what that is. Is it helpful? Does it feel good? Does it feel correct in your body? Right? Good is relative. Good and bad are judgment calls. We have plenty of judgment. Let's be a little more inquisitive than that. But it's interesting, right? It's just in our vocabulary naturally. And I catch myself all the time being like, no, it just is, right? Okay, big breath. On your exhale, bend at your left knee. Take your right hand on the outside. Left arm can stretch long, and then twist. Make sure the left shoulder and shoulder blades stay connected to the floor, and start to come to your breath. Notice if there's more or less space here. Is the sensation similar or different than the other side completely? Your routine is probably different than it has been for a while, and so your body is going to respond to that right away. All right, inhale nice and slow, bring your left leg back through center. Give your left leg another little squeeze, and then release your left leg long. Inhale, pull both knees into your chest, give yourself a little hug, and again, you can kind of sway or rock. And then kind of take a moment to grab onto your shins, and you can start to have that same kind of offering of movement. So you might circle both knees around and just kind of massage your low back. Right? If you go one way, go the other way, go the kind of awkward, uncomfortable way a couple extra times. And maybe take both in motion. So lubricating the hip joints a little bit, especially if we're sitting more than we usually do. The hips can get really tight, and then it can cause all sorts of discomfort. So I don't know about you, but my hips are tight from all of this sitting, so let's kind of work that out. Okay, a couple more. And then bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a little squeeze, take an inhale. On your exhale, reach your arms and your legs towards the ceiling, roll your wrists, roll your ankles. So wiggle through your fingers a little bit. Sometimes even little shakes feel really good. And just kind of wake your body up. You can drag the heel of your feet and heel of your palms towards the ceiling and stretch through your wrists a little bit. You might find a spot that feels really, really good. And so you hang there, just kind of waking things up. Take another inhale. On your exhale, release your hands by your side. We'll set up for a few pickups to warm up the abdominals. So on your exhale, push through your palms, lift your hips off the floor. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, down. Exhale, up. So start to move with your breath. On your exhale, your hips lift. On your inhale, they lower with control. Now you can use the strength of your hands to push down into the floor to help lift and lower at your hips. But if you want even more, lift your hands. Lift your head and shoulders, light touch on your head. Keep lifting your hips. Lift, set them down. Pick them up, set them down. Good, and then start to exercise even more control. See if you can move even more softly or pause a little at the top and then release with a little more. Let's go for 4 more here. 4, waking up your abdominals, waking you up for 3. Big, strong, steady breaths in and out through your nose for 2. And then one last one and release. Pull your knees into your chest, give yourself a little squeeze. Little rocker shimmy if that feels good too. And on your next inhale, lift your head and shoulders off the mat. Stay for your exhale, squeeze in. And then inhale, stretch your left leg long. Exhale and switch. Left knee and right leg long. Inhale, switch. Little squeeze, exhale, switch. Right to left moving with your breath. Push your low back into the floor. Keep your head and shoulders lifted. Just waking up your hips, but also waking up your abdominals. You gotta love a good abdominal workout right as early as the sun comes up. Here we go, 4 more. If you want even more, you can add the shoulders. 4, 3 for a full range tricep hold. 2. And then the last one, right to left, knees into your chest. Give yourself a little squeeze. Rock and roll yourself all the way up to a seat. Come sitting up. Place your hands on your knees. Take a nice big breath in on your exhale. Sit up even taller. Inhale, puff your chest forward. Pull your shoulders back and down. Look up, look back. On your exhale, tuck your chin, round your shoulders, and look for your belly button. Inhale, chest forward, shoulders back. Exhale, tuck and round. Keep moving with your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Keep it going. Inhale. Exhale. With your breath, breathe in. With your breath, breathe out. And then if you want to add on any little extra space, just kind of work through some of the stuff that still kind of hangs on. I have a little bit of your mattress for your pillow or blanket, calling you out a little bit. So we're just working through some of that stuff that gets a little extra sticky. And then sitting up tall, and make sure you just start to circle your wrists around a little bit. Couple circles right, a few circles left. Just kind of pick up the hands. You might have some little presses that you love to do. It's also really nice if you take your left hand, wrap your right wrist, and then draw circles from there. And a little bit of pressure just really helps to wake up your wrist. And then with that same squeeze, you can open and close your fist. And you'll even notice your forearms start to turn on, and you're just waking up some blood flow here. Just rush some in there once you let go, and then let it go. Do the same thing on the other side. Grip your left wrist tight with your right hand, and make the fist start to draw your circles. Just notice, right? I have one wrist that's a little more snug feeling, I guess is the best word. So I have one wrist that's more sensitive, and it's pretty normal to have sensitivity in the body. So if there's a little spot that feels more sensitive than the other, know that you're normal. And you're just working to take care of that one a little more cautiously, basically. Okay, and then open and close. Squeeze and release. All right, shake out. Okay, plant your palms, uncross your shins, let's meet in tabletop. Stack your shoulders over your wrists, hips over your knees. We'll take a little moment to find balance. And one more time, hit the abs. So inhale, stretch your right leg long. When you're ready, reach your left arm forward. Take a moment to find your balance and your breath. Soften up the bend of your right elbow. Firm up your belly as you push the floor away. Find as much length as you can. Inhale, lengthen from front to back. Exhale, squeeze in, elbow. Inhale, lengthen and reach. Exhale, squeeze in nice and strong. Keep moving with your breath. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze in. Good. Inhale, lengthen, reach. Exhale, squeeze in strong. 3 more. 3, 2. Last one. Inhale, lengthen, hold, breathe. Start to pulse your hand and your leg up towards the ceiling. Push the floor away. Focus on your breath. Last 3, 2. Hold. Stretch your fingertips forward, stretch your toes back. Listen up, find your left shin. Lift it off the floor. Lift it as high as you can. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Set it down. Wiggles are really good there. You're just working to stabilize really deep abdominal core. Let's party on to the left. Left leg goes long. Right arm stretches long. Big breath, reach. Push the floor away. Right away, you can press up and out of the shoulder, abs and strong. Exhale, elbow. Inhale, lengthen and reach. Exhale, squeeze in. No one is exempt of dropping into the joints. We all do it. No one's perfect. So keep reminding yourself. You'll notice you feel a little lower. Just push the floor away again. See if you can re-engage through your body. 2 more. one, reach, hold. Start to pulse up. Push the floor away, notice if you sunk into your shoulder again. Belly in, nice and strong. Little pulses for 3, 2, hold it. Right shin this time. Here we go, lift it. As high as you can. Go for 4. Wiggle, it's okay. 3, 2, and 1. Set it down, push your hips back to your child's pose. Little release. And inhale, press forward, find tabletop. On your exhale, tuck your toes, find down dog. Press your hips back and up. Take a few pedals, a few breaths. Kind of waking things up a little bit here. Make it some little snap, crackle, pops in your ankles. Just kind of lubricate the joints a little bit. Lift and lower your heels. Waking up your arches, waking up your feet. Super important for establishing balance and strength. Here we go, high your toes, look to the top of your mat, start to walk as many steps all the way to your hands, feet in your hands. Breathe in, look forward. Exhale as you fold. Again, inhale, lengthen, lift. Exhale, release. One more, inhale, lengthen. And exhale, let your upper body hang. Take a moment to release your head, neck, and shoulders. You can grab your opposite elbows and add a little bit of a sway. Take it a little from right to left. There might be a spot that feels really good, and then kind of hang there for a moment. Make sure you let go of your head, neck, and shoulders. Few nods yes, few nods no. All right, nice and slow. Lift to the grip, let go. On your inhale, peel up, vertebra by vertebra. When you exhale, exhale, and then keep breathing back. Roll your shoulders, stand up nice and tall. All right, body's awake, body's ready. Let's do it. We're gonna start with a little modified half sun salutation. So inhale, take your arms overhead. On your exhale, take a side bend to your right. So reach your fingertips over toward the right. You can interlace your grip. You can release your index fingers across your palms or bring your palms together. It's up to you on that hander, but really push your hips off towards the left. So you get that nice, achy stretch in the left side of your body. Inhale yourself back to your center. See, for an exhale, breathe in, stretch up, get really long, and then on your exhale, slide bend towards the left. So you get some nice lateral flexion in the body. Your spine has 6 pathways of movement, so we want to just make sure it's awake in all 6. Inhale yourself back to center. Exhale, wiggle backward bend, let it feel good when you need them. Inhale, reach high, and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look forward and lengthen. Exhale, fold, let it go. Inhale, sweep up, reach up, big breath, circle your arms over your head, and on your exhale, bring your hands either through the center or by your side. That will always be your own choice. Inhale, sweep your arms over your head. Exhale to the side, bend towards the right. Inhale yourself back to center. Exhale, take your side bend towards the left. Push your hips off towards the right. Inhale yourself back to center. Exhale, little backward bend off your chest. Look back, look up. Inhale, reach high, and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look forward, find length. Exhale, fold, let it go. Inhale, sweep up, reach up, big breath. Exhale, stand tall. All right. Let's keep it moving. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, fold forward from your waist. Inhale, look forward, find length. Exhale, plant your palms and step through both hands. So our first vinyasa, let's take a moment to break it down. Really a strength and engagement. Push the floor away so you don't have your upper back hold. For your quads, squeeze your glutes, breathe for 5. Strong, steady breaths. 4. Down slow, chest and then belly. Inhale, get your chest off before. Exhale, release and roll down just because it feels really good. Let's pause. Inhale, peel up, cobra. Exhale, low. One more. Inhale, peel, lift, hold. Push down to the tops of your feet, squeeze your glutes. Find your belly button to the tops of your toes. Push into the floor. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Squeeze your elbows and toes. Look up. Exhale, let it go. Tuck your toes, push yourself back to your tabletop and downward facing dog. So body's a little warmer now. We're going to pick up the pace. Bend your knees to the top of your mat. Step or walk forward. Look forward, find length. Exhale, fold to release. Inhale, sweep, reach, rise, stand tall. Exhale, let go. Okay, we're ready. Let's get the pace here. Here we go. Inhale, your arms overhead. On your exhale, fold forward from your waist. Inhale, look forward, find find leg. Exhale, chaturanga, plant your palms. So this time you're going to opt to come down halfway with your elbows in close. Curl over your toes, up, dog, forward cobra, and on your exhale, pull back to find downward facing dog. Full breath in, and a steady breath out. Bend your knees, look to the top of your mat, step forward in between your hands. Look forward, find length. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep up, reach up, big breath. Exhale, release as you stand tall. Again, one more. Inhale, take your arms overhead. Exhale, fold forward from your waist. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, chaturanga, plant and flow for your vinyasa. So as you're flowing just a couple of notes, you can hold a plank as you're establishing strength in your vinyasas and then lean down dog. You can always use that knee option to take you all the way down. So take whatever variation works best for you. We will almost always be back in downward dog. Well, listen to your mind. You got this, you guys. Here we go. Bend your knees, look to the top. Travel to the top. Look forward, find length. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep, reach back, stand tall. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, dive forward from your waist. Inhale, look forward, find length. Exhale, right foot steps back, sun seat. Lower your right knee down. Inhale, rise to Vinyasa. So low lunge. Sink your hips low. Make sure your front knee is tucked behind your toes. And stretch and reach your hands all the way towards the ceiling. So the more that you can kind of slide your right leg back, your left foot forward, the more space you'll be able to create to open up your hips and space your right hip flexor, releasing tension through your psoas on the right side, and opening up your low back. Breathe in, lift your chest, reach up high. On your exhale, plant your palms, bring your foot up, your right toe, step your left foot back. Vinyasa. Up dog your cobra. On your exhale, pull back to down dog. Right leg, inhale, lift it high. Exhale, step in between your hands. If it doesn't make it, no problem. Left knee comes down. You just wiggle the right toes forward. Inhale, rise to your low lunge. Stretch your fingertips towards the ceiling. Let your hips sink low. Make sure your right knee stays behind your toes. And then let gravity do some of that work. So your fingertips stretch up high. Let your hips sink low. Find your breath. Big breath. Breathe in. Stay for your exhale. One more. Reach up. Exhale. Plant. Flow. Tuck your left toes and step forward to forward fold. Inhale. Sweep up. Reach up. Big breath. Exhale. Let it go. Stand tall. Inhale. Sweep your arms overhead. Exhale. Fold forward and go to the left. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, left foot step back this time. Lower your left knee. Inhale, rise to Vinyasa, low lunge. Let your hips sink low. Breathe in. This time on your exhale, take a little bit of a backward bend. Go warm up the spine and create some of that space. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, plant your palms. Vinyasa, tuck your left toe, step your right foot back. Elbows in close. Up dog for your cobra. On your exhale, pull back down dog. Okay, one more time to the left. Breathe in, lift your left leg high. Exhale, left foot steps in between your hands. Lower your right knee down. Inhale, Vinyasa, low lunge. Again, wiggle your toes forward if you need to. Make your lunge long. Get your hips to sink low. Breathe in, lift your chest, stretch up high. On your exhale, backward bend as far as you can. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, plant your palms. Tuck your right toes, step forward and forward fold. And inhale, scoop, reach out, stand tall. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, bring your arms overhead. Exhale, deep dive forward from your waist. Inhale, look forward, find length. Exhale, chaturanga, plant as you flow. Elbows in close. Up dog, warrior cobra. Exhale, pull back to your down dog. Big breath in. Strong, steady breath out. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, lean your nose as you step in between your hands. Find a long runner's lunge. Stretch through the top of your head. Find some length. Firm up your low belly. Big long line from your heel to the top of your head. Inhale, high press. Stretch up the fingertips towards the ceiling. Let your hips stay low. First round through, we're going to take a little bit of time to open it up, and then we'll pick up the pace. So knee over heel, reach to your fingertips. Come high to your left toes, and see if you can really work to straighten your left leg as much as you possibly can. Take a big breath and reach up. Exhale, pinch your palms, Vinyasa, rinse it through. Up dog your cobra. Exhale as you send it back. Big breath. Let it go. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step in between your hands, long lunge. Take a moment, lengthen it out, and inhale, high press, reach up. Stretch through your fingers. Take a moment, first one through, right? Square your hips, so push a little bit your right hip forward, use your shoulders to stack right on top, and then fire up your right leg so it's straight and your heel stacks over your toes. Breathe in, reach your arms high. See if you can sit just a little deeper. There it is, plant your palms, Vinyasa, rinse it through. Big breath in, big breath out. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, step in between your hands, long runner's lunge. Inhale, rise to your head, crescent reach up. Exhale, roll, post your elbows, lower your back knee, little hover. Inhale, reach high. Yeah. Exhale, little hover. Good. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hover. Last one, inhale, reach. Exhale, hover, hold. Take a breath. Inhale, another big breath. Exhale, set your left knee down. Breathe in, low lunge, stretch up. Exhale, release your left hand and sweep your right arm up. Take an easy twist. Reach through your right fingertips, stretch all the way towards the ceiling. Nice big breath. Plant your right palm, your left palm. Tuck your left toes, find dragonfly twist. Reach through your right fingertips. Listen up. Inhale, big breath. Exhale, right hand comes back, all the way towards the back of your mat. So your hips stay nice, little stretch, hips come a little bit lower. And then inhale, right hand comes all the way up towards the top of your mat as you push your hips back and we'll modify pyramid. So here we go. Inhale, right arm comes all the way back, let your hips stay low, open it up. Inhale, come back through center, pyramid fold over your right leg. Couple more, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale through dragonfly, reach all the way back, and exhale. Sweep your right hand down, plant your palm, Vinyasa, rinse it through. Elbows in close. Up dog your cobra. Exhale as you send it back down. Dog. Big breath in. Big breath out. So that same thing on your left. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, step in between your hands with a long runner's lunge. Inhale, rise to your high crescent reach up. Square your shoulders and your hips. On your next exhale, roll, push your elbows over your back knee up. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower. Inhale, big breath. Exhale, bring it down. Two more. Good, just getting the hips a little bit open so we can take advantage of that later. Hold. 3, 2, softly set your right knee down. Breathe in, low lunge, stretch up. On your exhale, place your right hand inside your left foot. Sweep your left arm to the ceiling. Easy twist. Reach to your fingertips, firm up your belly. Another big breath on your exhale. Tuck your right toes, dragonfly twist. So right foot, right knee comes off the mat. Breathe in, reach your left arm high. On your exhale, take your left hand towards the back of the room. Let your lunge sink deeper as your right hand sinks lower. Inhale, left hand up and overhead, modify here. Inhale, sweep your left arm all the way back. Exhale, let your hips sink up. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, fold over your left leg. Let's keep moving with your breath. Inhale to exhale. Inhale through. Exhale as you fold. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale as you exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, little hold. Stretch back, find your breath. Inhale, sweep your left arm all the way down, plant your palm, Vinyasa, rinse it through. Big breath in, big breath out. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, right foot steps in between your hands. Inhale, rise to your head. Come up high on your left toes, big breath, inhale. Listen up, exhale, roll, post your elbows, lower your knee down an inch. 3, 2. Inhale, big breath, stay. Exhale, lower again, 1 inch. 3, might be like 2, it's okay. 2, hold, breathe in. Exhale, softly set your left knee down. Inhale, rise. Low lunge, exhale. Left hand under your shoulders, sweep open, easy twist. Breathe in, reach your right arm high. Exhale, tuck your left toes, dragonfly twist. Inhale, big breath. Exhale, right hand reaches back. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, fold over your right leg. Inhale, then deeply into your right knee, sweep your right arm all the way back. Find that nice safety lunge. Inhale through center. Exhale as you fold. 1 more. Inhale through center. Exhale, reach back. Inhale through center. Exhale, fold as you hold. So you can step the back foot in a couple of times if that feels more accessible. Find a little bit of space here in this really long pyramid. So your foot may or may not be able to come down. Don't worry about it. Keep it rather long for this one. You get this nice stretch from the back side of your body. Couple more breaths. Inhale, come through center. Lean forward, plant your palms, Vinyasa, rinse it through. All right, let's do that on the left. Inhale with your left leg high. Exhale, step in between your hands, long lunge. Inhale, rise your neck, press reach up. Exhale, roll, post your elbows, lower your back knee about an inch. Hold. 2. Inhale, hold. Exhale, lower another inch or so. Hold and breathe. Nice little stretch, right? You're like, wowza. So good. 3, 2, one more breath. Exhale, softly. Set your right knee down. Breathe in, find Vinyasa, low lunge. Little wiggles are good. Exhale, release your right hand under your shoulder, sweep your left arm open, easy twist. Stretch your left fingertips, breathe in. On your exhale, tuck your right toes, dragonfly twist. Nice long line from fingertips to palm. Inhale, big breath. Exhale, reach your left arm back, sink your hips low. Inhale through center. Exhale to fold for your modified pyramid. Inhale, come back through center. Stretch your arm all the way back as you exhale. Sink into your stretch and your lunge. Inhale through center. Take your time. Exhale, fold over. Couple more. Inhale to exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One last one. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, we hold that pyramid. Inhale through. Exhale as you fold. Back foot can step in a little bit, but make sure you keep it long. Heel can be a little bit lifted. Or even push the heel down. And find some length. Inhale, look forward into your lunge, plant your palms, Vinyasa, rinse that through. Up dog your cobra, send it back to your down dog. Inhale, come high to your toes. Exhale, pitch your shoulders forward and bend at your knees. And you can walk your hands underneath your shoulders a little bit more so you're in a floating tabletop. Start to pulse your knees up and down. Little pulses. Up and down, just tiny. But notice if you sink into your shoulders, really actively push the shoulders open, so scapula open and belly in. Little pulses, nice big breaths, got 5 more, 5. Are you breathing? 4, 3, 2, and softly lower your knees to the floor. In a tabletop position, pick up both shins, shift them off towards your right. Plant your shins down, right shin down, pick up your left leg, and snap left hip on top of the right. So you're in a modified side plank. So you can stay right here if this feels like enough. Okay. But if you want more, because why the heck not, right? Why don't you reach your left fingertips towards the ceiling, drive down through your left foot, and pick your right shin off the floor. You might hold, and this will be enough. But if you want even more than that, stretch your right leg all the way up and hold it for 5 minutes. You can. 4, 3, 2, 1. Plant your left palm, Vinyasa, from wherever you're at, and sit out. You can take it through, or you can skip it and you can do a down dog, whatever needed. Big breath in, big breath out. Let's do it on the other side. Here we go. Tie your toes, pitch your shoulders forward, bend at your knees, start your pulse. So little pulses straight up and down. We're going to add a little layer. So knees go wide and then close. Wide hip width. Knees go in and then out, in and out. Belly in, press down through all 10 fingers, hands underneath your shoulders. Hope you're still breathing. 5 more, 5, 4, 3, in 2, we're in a knee tabletop. Last one, wide, softly lower your knees to tabletop. Here we go, this time pick up your shins, shift them off towards your left. Roll onto your left shoulder. So stack right shoulder on top of left. Press down through your right foot. Push the floor away, pick up your left shin. Option to stay as always, or option to kick out, hold for 5. Woo. Strong, steady breath, find your balance. 4, 3, 2, and Vinyasa or meet to down dog, your choice. Big breath in, big breath out. One more, big breath in, big breath out. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, take your knee to your nose, nice and tight. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. One more time. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Squeeze, hold, pulse your right knee in for 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale, right leg to the ceiling. And exhale, step in between the hands. Take your right hand on the inside of your right leg. Heel toe your right foot out towards the right. We're going to give your hips a little extra love. So, knee over heel. If your knee is happy and healthy today, you can peel the inner arch open. If it's a little bit tender, you can flatten it down. You can stay on your palms, but if you feel like there's more space and your body welcomes it, you can come down. So I come down to 1 forearm to start, maybe 2, anywhere in between, you decide what you need. You can stay right here. This might feel like more than enough for you. You want to add a little bit of twist, you place your right hand on the inside of your right thigh. Avoid being directly on the knee for this stuff, but inside and maybe add a little twist. Good, and then if you want to add a little bit of activity, either from your palms or from your forearms, you can tuck your left toes under. So it might feel good to come down a little lower. You might be like, yeah, right, you're crazy. Actually true, it's okay. Nice and slow. Plant your left knee if you lifted it. Plant your palms underneath your shoulders. Tuck your left toes, and then Vinyasa to rinse it out. Or you can just down dog to it too. Don't worry, it's not mandatory. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Let's add that strength. Exhale, knee to your nose, nice and tight. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, squeeze in. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale, lift one. Exhale, squeeze in for a hold. Push the floor away. Stack your shoulders over your wrists. 3, 2. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, step in between your hands. Soften over your right knee. Left hand to inside. Here we go. Heel toe off towards the left. So you open up your hips a little bit. And then, same thing. Knee is sensitive. Foot is flat. Knee is happy, healthy. You can peel over. Okay. Again, you can take it as low as you want. Forearm, maybe a twist, maybe 2, maybe a tuck of the right toes, maybe lift your right knee off the floor. So anywhere in between, make it more active, make it less active. Just make it yours. Make it feel good in your body today. Maybe add that tuck if you haven't, want to. It's not mandatory, right? But give yourself more or less accordingly. All right, nice and slow. Plant your palms underneath your shoulders. Tuck your right toes. Step your left foot back. Vinyasa, rinse it through. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, press yourself forward, fighting plank. Open up your feet up, hip width distance apart. Take another big breath in. And then on your exhale, nice and slow, start to lower yourself all the way to the floor. Squeeze your elbows in close, take your time, option to lower your knees is there. And then all the way to your belly. Slide your hands underneath your shoulders, open. You can open up your feet a little bit for this one, and slide your hands. Elbows squeeze in close, press down through the tops of your feet, squeeze your glutes, and feel your chest halfway off the floor. Right, so just notice what this feels like. Feet are open, chest is up, squeeze. Then exhale, let go. Now bring your legs all the way back together. Zip them up close. Okay, breathe in. Notice the difference. Lift up. Press down with the tops of your feet. Squeeze your inner together. Squeeze your glutes. So you're establishing more strength down the center line of your body here. So shoulders back, elbows in close. Slide your hands back a bit. Press off your wings. Press down with the tops of your feet. Lift your chest up. Look up. Go up. And then exhale nice and slow. Release it. Do it again. Open up your feet a little wider. Keep your hands where they are. Inhale. Heel your chest off the mat. Lift and squeeze. Legs are strong. Glutes are tight. So this way you feel a little more engaged with the outside, and the inner thighs don't have to do so much work. Lift up. But we want the inner thighs to do work. So exhale, release. We'll bring it back together. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Squeeze your glutes. It's a challenging muscle group to get to, but it's vitally important for stabilizing the back side of the body and stabilizing your hips. So let's do it one more time. Inhale, heel your chest off the mat, lift up. Squeeze your inner thighs together, squeeze your glutes. Focus on your breath. Find your belly button. Push it into the floor. Lift your chest. Squeeze up. Focus on your breath. 5, 4, squeeze. 3, 2, and lower. Take a moment to look over your right shoulder. Take a breath. All right, let's fly. Take your arms wide. Zip your legs all the way together like you have only one. Nice big breath in. Everything on the back. Arms, side, chest, legs. Lift. Peel your chest back, pull your arms back. Squeeze your inner thighs together, squeeze your glutes. Like your life depends on it. Start to stabilize the backside of your body. Engage. Now look up. Go up. Way up. Lower. Look over your left shoulder. Big breath. Your arms wide. Your water bottle's close. Move it out of the way. So we're going to find a little motion through the arms. So zip your legs all the way together, squeeze your glutes. Inhale, heel your chest off the back, open up. So arms are wide, but legs are close. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, open your arms, open your legs, reach back. Inhale, stretch your arms forward, squeeze your inner thighs together. Exhale, sweep your arms open up your feet. Inhale, sweep high, legs squeeze. Exhale, open. 3 more, inhale. Keep your thighs off the mat, exhale. This happens with control. Inhale, squeeze, 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 squeeze. Exhale. Last one, inhale, reach, hold, squeeze, squeeze. 5. Big breath. 4, come on. 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Slide your hands underneath your shoulders. Excuse me, your elbows underneath your shoulders. Little spinny moment. So, like you're pulling your elbows towards your pelvic bones, and your feet can open up about halfway or so. Puff your chest, look forward for just a moment. Gentle compression. Big full breaths. One more. Okay, plant your palms, tuck your toes, press yourself up into a plank. So you can keep your palms flat, or you can just take them into a little fist. Actively push the floor away. You can walk your elbows in a little closer so they're right underneath your shoulders. Nice big breath in, and then a strong breath out. One more big breath in, big breath out. 3, 2, and lower your knees to the floor. Press yourself back to a child's pose. Push your hips back. Take a little bit of breath. We're going to do one more little engagement activity to help wake up your abdominals and set you on a strong course for your day. So rock forward to your tabletop. You've already been here before, so shoulders over, wrists, hips over your knees. Pick up your shins, shift them off towards the right. Step up for a modified side plank. Open up. So left hip on top of right, left shoulder on top of right. You can see right here if this feels like enough challenge for your body today, or if that's all you want, please listen to your body. But if you want more, drive down your left foot, pick up your right. Hold here, or stretch your right leg out. Hold for 5. Steady breath. 4, 3, 2, And then Vinyasa, or just step into it now. Inhale, look forward, exhale, lower your knees, tabletop. Pick up your shins, shift them off towards the left. Stack your right hip on top of your left. Drive down your right foot. Pick up your left shin here, or press out, hold, 5, 4, take it anywhere you want. You can also take the foot a little lower. You got 3, 2, and then Vinyasa, or step into your down dog, take your choice. Big breath in, big breath out. Bend your knees, look to the top of your mat. Step or hop to a seat all the way to the top. And then big bend in your knees. All right, grab onto your hamstrings. We're gonna find a boat, hands underneath, lean back, legs up. Why not really just like hit Monday hard today? We're just gonna give it a good 1-2 punch, re-engaging the abdominals, opening back up the hips. Just one last time here at the end of our practice. So if you haven't already let go, take your time, let go. Your shins can go lower, your shins can go higher, right? Anywhere in between you want to be. Release your arms. Good. 3 more breaths. 3, 2. And if your legs are straight, you're going back to tabletop. Right leg stretches long, and then center, left, and center. Right, center, left, center. So you might be here, and if you are, keep moving with your breath. But you also might be here with a soft tap of your foot to the floor, and know that this is perfectly amazing. Okay? So take it where you need to go. We're going to do 3 more. 2. Last one. Hold your right leg long, grab onto your left shin, or you can put your hands on the floor and then start to pulse your right leg up. Little pulses of your right leg up. Notice if you sunk into your low back. Lift up nice and tall. Big breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Softly release your right foot. Roll yourself all the way down. Squeeze your left knee towards your shoulder. Find a little bit of space. When we're moving, this time at the end of class, use a little bit more effort and see if you can find a little bit more stretch. So maybe get that achy sensation in your lower left hip. Starting to open up that deep fascia and connective tissue to create space that is long lasting. Really good for the digestive organs here at the beginning of your day, just resetting and making sure your body is thriving. Inhale, straighten your right leg all the way towards the ceiling. One more action of reclined splits. So above or below the knee, pull your right leg in, right? And notice the difference between beginning and end. You can grab onto your foot, hamstring, calf muscle, wherever you've got a grip, squeeze in nice and strong. More flex, less flex. And then nice and slow, bend at your left knee. Take your left heel to your right hip crease for a reclined half lotus. So don't worry about it slipping, let it slip. Reach your arms overhead. Just stay for an exhale. And then inhale a big breath and sit all the way up. So we're going to take one more stretch. If your knee is at all really sensitive today, just put your foot on your inner thigh. If your knee is feeling really happy and healthy and you want to dive into this half loaded stretch, then go for it. You'll have a nice flex foot of your left foot, firm up the flex of your right, and pull forward the flat back knee, up your chest forward like you're being led from your collarbones. Look a little bit out in front of your right toes, and stretch yourself forward. This might feel like enough, but if you want to play with a half line, your left hand comes behind your back. You'll reach for your left big toe and then fold. So you square your left shoulder and fold back over. It's not mandatory, but it's an option if you want to play and you're already familiar with binds. Even if you're not, you can just take the hand behind your back and just use that motion to open up your shoulder. And then nice and slow, sit up tall. You'll take your left foot on the outside of your right thigh, just setting up for a twist. Left hand behind your back. Right hand reaches high, so you get some nice space in your spine, and then use the leverage of your right elbow to push your left leg out of the way, over your left shoulder. You might get a little snap, crackle, pop in there. And inhale yourself all the way through center. Give yourself a little counter stretch to the right. And then slowly come back to center. Big bend in your knees, let's even you out. Grab on your hamstrings, lift up, chest up. Take your shins wherever you like, we hold for 3, 2. Last one. Knees at tabletop, go left to right, right to left. Right, you can also take that soft tap with hands, is always an option. Take it where you need it, lift your chest, focus on your breath. Right to left, left to right. Keep your chest nice and tall, straighten out your spine, firm up your belly. You're here for 3. In 2, right knee stays in. Last one, right knee in, squeeze on, straighten out your left leg, and take both pulses. Good, firm up your belly, nice and strong. You can always place your hands on the floor for 3, 2, and squeeze your right knee in, lift your left leg, roll down with control. Pull your right knee towards your shoulder, relax your shoulders away from your ears. Notice the space that you create on this side, if it's different, if it's the same as what you had before. Breathe really low, deep, full belly breaths, massaging your ascending colon here on the right. Let your whole digestive system gets massaged in these flat final few postures we're doing today. So really good for promoting health and vitality in the body. You know, all disease is said to begin and end in the digestive system. And so if we can keep our digestive systems happy and healthy and thriving, then we can fight off any stuff that tries to come at us, you know? That's really important right now. Inhale, straighten your right leg towards the ceiling, grab above or below the knee, grab on, pull in strong. You can flex or point your toes, take what you need. Inhale, another big breath. On your exhale, take your right heel to your left hip crease. Let your right knee fall open, reclined half lotus. Reach your arms overhead, take a breath in, and a breath out. Breathe in, reach your fingers overhead, stretch long, sit all the way up. Use that exhale to propel you up. Again, if your knee is sensitive, foot to your inner thigh. If it's feeling happy and healthy, you're ready to play with your half lotus. Then flex out your right foot, heel towards your left hip crease, pull forward with a flat back. Might be same, might be different than the other side. Just big breaths. Take more, take less, but flat back, right? So puff a little bit your chest forward, like you've been hooked from your collarbones, and that's what's pulling you. You might want to play with that. I'm going to stand right hand comes behind your back. It could just come halfway behind your back, or you may even be able to grab on to your right big toe and fold. Or just square your right shoulder. Slow step, back and forth. Take your right foot on the outside of your left leg and your right hand behind your back. Breathe in, lift your left arm high. Push your right leg out of the way with the help and leverage on your left elbow. And then breathe in again to stretch up on your exhale. Turn and twist, look all the way over your right shoulder to get a full circle of the lumbar twist, bringing out your spine here at the end of your practice. Inhale, nice and slow, come back through center. Exhale, give yourself a little counter stretch to the left. And then uncross your feet. Take a nice big bend in your knees, breathe in, lift your chest. On your exhale, slowly guide yourself all the way back. Way back, release your arms. You can open up your feet. Relax your shoulders, notice if they've kind of creeped up, and let yourself sink into the mat for just a few moments here at the end of your practice. Come to your breath, come to your body. Notice how amazing you feel. And then thank yourself. Thank yourself for showing up, for working hard, for giving yourself your own attention and your own breath. It's a whole new adventure we're learning right now, so give yourself a little grace. And then just keep going after the things that matter to you. Got this, you guys. Thank you so much for practicing with me this morning. It was my privilege and my pleasure. If you don't already like and subscribe to all of our channels, please, please, please help us get the word out and share just this gift with the community. I know we all really need outlets and places to be and things to do a little more, and so come meet us on that. Let's do this together. Thank you so much again. Have a beautiful rest of your day. I'll see you at 12:30 for some fresh core.